again, the topic is team building and collaboration. I do have only few more things to cover from slide number 2. As all of you can see, we will figure out what is teamwork versus collaboration, collaborative leadership, elements of team building, and the last, we will figure out some effective team building activity. Now, let's get started with a picture, as all of you can see. Slide number 3, please. We can learn from ant. I think all of your house got some ant, right? A and T. Look at this insect. Very hardworking, very hardworking insect. A and T. And if you notice that even in your house, in your garden, in the field, on the road, even at your office, if you can see this insect, it's very rare to find them alone. Jumar, am I right? Arceline, am I right? You will find all those insects working together, like a team, Maybe that's the reason why this insect never feel any difficulties for their life survival. You follow? So especially if the country got summer and winter, during the summertime, all those ants will work together in order to reserve a lot of food for the difficult days like winter season or rainy season. So see, a very small insect, but because of their team spirit, it could lead a happy life at the end. So what is the keyword? Keyword is teamwork. We got to believe that when everybody is working towards a common goal, it would be much easier than if one particular person is working to a particular goal. So learn from this insect. And the second picture from slide number 4, wolf. I'm not sure in your country got this animal or not. This animal, it's not in big in size, not the most powerful animal, but because of their teamwork, even they can attack 10 times bigger animals than the wolf. Jackie Joy, you follow? Why? Because of the teamwork. All those wolves follow their leader. They follow instruction of one of the leaders that this group of wolves got. They will make sure their territory is free. There will be no other animals that can take over their area. And when they will attack for another animal for their survival, there will be also a team spirit. Okay, so you also can learn from the wolf how it's lead, discipline, and bonding in order to enhance proper, effective, strong teamwork. Okay, so very simple things. Now let me bring to the deepest or the deeper part of discussion. Slide number 5, please, Anu. Teamwork, if you go and find out the definition of teamwork, it's all about when a group of people work together towards common goal, creating a positive working atmosphere or environment, supporting each other in order to combine individual strength to ensure team performance. That is called teamwork. Always remember, when you will become a leader, not all of your staff will be equally expert for certain things, which is very true, which is very, very true. Example, if you are managing a marketing team, you will find, like if you have 20 marketing staff or marketing team members under your leadership, not 20 of them will be good at social media marketing. You will find that out of 20, only 5 of them got best knowledge and skills about social media marketing. Another 5 of them, you will find that they are good at like traditional marketing. You will find that another 5 of the marketing staff, they got a lot of creative ideas and knowledge about marketing activities. And you will find that 5 of your marketing staff, actually they are very hardworking, but they don't have any creativity idea, any innovative ideas, or like extraordinary thinkings. So from a leader point of view, when you will be managing these 20 marketing staff, you have to follow this definition. You have to make sure everybody understands the common goal. So what is the common goal for a marketing department? Promote the best product in the market with best quality. Educate the important customer about the facilities, about the benefits of your product. So you just need to explain these 2 important keywords as a goal for your marketing activities. Look at number 2. As a leader, you have to create a positive working atmosphere. What is the meaning of atmosphere? Like environment, work culture. How it can be done? How you can create a positive working environment. As a leader, you have to be very smart. What is the definition of smart? Number 1, you have to destroy all those dirty politics at your workplace. There will be no politics. Number 2, when you will have new staff, you have to make sure that you as a leader, you explain about your department, about your business, about your mission, about your vision. And don't forget to inform your new staff that if you need any suggestion, any guidelines, feel free to come and ask me. Jacelyn, you follow? So if I'm your new staff and you are my leader and you make this statement in front of all people, all the staff, got any problem, feel free to call me. My mobile number is open for you 24/7. If you need more advice, my door is open for you. Just come and ask for my advice. That is called positive working atmosphere or environment. Supporting each other. You as a leader, you have to make sure if you have a number of staffs, you have to make sure that they work together and support each other. How it can be done? You have to educate your team members. Hey, our team is like a family. Our team our team members like a family members. So always make sure all of you are working together, hands on hands. Don't be selfish. Don't try to look for your individual benefits. Work together. Only then we can get more. And look at the last highlighted part, to combine individual strength. As I told you just now, not all of your staff will have the same strength, right? So those who got Those who got strength about social media marketing, make sure you involve them to take care of social media marketing. And those who have traditional marketing skills, utilize them to implement traditional marketing things for your marketing department. Actually, that is called teamwork. Now, the next slide, number 6, it will tell you about collaborative teamwork. What does it mean? Everybody, please look at my screen. I'm going to share some strategy, some technique that can help you to become strong as a leader, to build team and collaborative mindset. Now, when any team has individual who can work together, who are good at collaborative teamwork, and there is an intentional focus on combining individual efforts and talents to reach that particular goal. Sounds like a bit difficult, but if I make it very simple, collaborative teamwork, meaning to say, I need to stop sharing my screen for a while and I need to say hello to everyone. Can all of you give me a wave? Are you there, guys? Okay, good. Excellent. Thank you so much. Now, collaborative work environment, you will find some difficulties at the first place. Why? For example, if you have team members like from different generation, you follow what is the meaning of different generation? Example, you have staff very young, only 20, 22 years old, fresh university graduates. In the same team, if you have staff like me, 35 plus years old, I'm about to become 40, like 40 years old. In the same team, if you have team members like 50 plus years old, as a leader, you will be having more difficult time in order to combine those 4 different generation people to put together. James, understand, James, what I mean, Omra? Young staff, they will have a mindset. What kind of mindset? I really don't care about what other people are thinking about me. I'll just come to work. I'll work from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. At the end of the month, I'll get salary. That's it. You follow? That's it. That's the mindset of the young generation. If you have people like me, I will have my own ways of thinking because I'm so-called experienced. You follow? You give me an advice, I always will make it in my own way. I'll try it in my own way. Then there will be a problem. Not there will be a problem, there will be so many problems, right? The staff, those who are really experienced, like 50 plus years old, they really don't want to listen to other people. I'm sorry to say, they feel that they have all those experienced, no need to follow any advice, any guidelines from the leaders. Now, when you have that kind of situation as a leader, how you can implement collaborative teamwork? Does anyone have any idea about this question? Microphone is ready for you to talk. Anyone? You can raise your digital hand. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. Because today's class is not any financial module, any marketing module. It is a leadership, right? So leaders always will talk and share ideas. I can see one hand, Michael, Mr. Michael from my last night class. Am I right? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, could you please
Yes,
give
sir.
some of your inputs how you can implement collaborative teamwork as you have people from different generation in your team?
By making legal rules and regulations within our company, in our team, just like that, sir.
Okay, you will go for like autocratic leadership, right? Autocratic meaning to say you will lead people with certain rules set by you, and you want everybody will follow these rules so that you can easily
Yes,
manage them at the first place, right? Good idea.
yes, yes,
Good
sir.
idea. Thank you so much. And I would like to invite she. Hello. Nice to see you after a quite
Okay.
long.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you again.
Okay.
Anyway, for the question, Chair, of course, you have a strong leader that provide clear direction. That's so important in a teamwork, team building. So you have a clear direction, inspire motivation, set high but achievable expectation, and foster an environment of trust and accountability. And then define roles and responsibilities. So if they know their roles, they will not be arguing, they'll not be scrambled in every responsibility, like clarity and regarding its members, specific duties and ownership prevent confusion, of course, ensure accountability and maximize individual strengths. That's why it's so important. So it's effective, you have an effective conflict management. As a leader, you have to effective conflict management. Conflict is seen as a healthy opportunity for discussion, not threat. The team can address disagreement directly, respectfully, and proactively to find creative solutions. So that's the important. And of course, diversity.
You
That's
are, you are,
important,
you
the
are absolutely right.
diversity.
You are talking about democratic leadership in order to
Yes, sir.
enhance like all the people will work together. You talk about conflict resolution, you talk about active listening, you talk about clear target or clear goal setups that can be achievable. So from your point of view, you focus on democratic leadership. And I can see another participant, Marilyn. What is your input about this one? When you have different mindset people in your group, how you can enforce collaborative working environment?
For me, as a leader, you need to have their own. You ask them about you and ask them about their what's about what opinion. Of course, you need to ask individuals' opinion. Then every generation have different opinion. Like for us, we are this different, the 20s are different opinions, so you need to ask in order to collaborate with them. Then you come up with the everybody with the idea or a rules that everybody is okay. So that's it. If a leader, you need to ask everybody opinion. You cannot just put a rules without asking them or without understanding what they want. Okay. Thank you, that's it.
Good point. Good point. Thank you so much. Wow, sounds very lovely. You are focusing on lazy fear leadership. You try to make everybody happy, and when you make everybody happy, you feel that it would be the good for collaborative environment. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you so much. One thing, yes, you will be the last participant from this device. Thank you, sir. Go on, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening.
Sir, I think being collaborative, sir, you have to first there is open communication because you are dealing with different age groups. Then you create opportunities with them to work together. So open communication, sir. Are you hearing me, sir?
Yeah, can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, then create opportunities for them to work together as a team. Then should be also because you are working on different age group, there should be a mutual respect aside from the open communication, and their skills should be respected and leveraged to another perspective like that.
Wow, Very
So
good.
in that manner, sir, your team would be intact and collaborative when there is open communication, there is respect, and what do you call this one? Skills are what do you call this one? Uh, are dealt with their special skills, sir, like that, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, fantastic. So I can see from I'll come to you guys. I have another device here. They are waiting for me. Okay, so please understand. Miss Chua, CHUA, please wait. Okay, let me come to this device. Mr. Michel, Michael. Am I right to pronounce your name? Kashima. Hello, sir. Yeah. Can you hear my voice? Am I audible? Yeah.
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, fine. You come and tell us what are the things you will be doing to enhance collaborative teamwork as a leader.
Okay. You hearing me enough, sir?
Come again? Your voice is breaking a bit.
Hello?
Your voice is breaking.
Okay. I need to demonstrate like that. One, in class. Put
Sorry, Kashima, your voice is breaking. We can't hear it properly. You can type in the chat box so that everybody can see. Okay, I can see another participant from Vietnam. Juan. Hello, Miss Juan. Unmute your microphone. What you will be doing as a leader for that particular situation to implement collaborative teamwork?
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, you are very loud and clear.
Okay, I want to say that as a leader, in this situation, I would allow the team member to raise their idea and opinion. That's the way they contribute to the team performance. And of course, the unique idea will be on their background, their experience, and the knowledge that they learn. So I will combine those individual ideas and to make it become the one that the idea, the strategy that most fits the company situation. Then everybody had to align and follow that final solution that I will give to them.
It's good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, fantastic. You have given like some experienced ideas. Now, let me put my philosophy towards this particular situation. If I'm a leader and in my team, if I have different generation team members, I'll use different strategy to implement collaborative teamwork. Number one, for young, remember, we have to be smart enough as a leader to work with different level of, different generation of team members. Okay, if you are at work, thank you so much. You can switch off your camera. I don't mind. Okay, thank you for informing me. So if I'm the leader and if I have very young team members like 22, 23, 24 years old, as a leader, what I'll be doing, I will make sure there is a strong bonding with that particular group of young people. What kind of bonding? Professional bonding. What I'll be doing, I always will work with them closely by creating a bonding. How I can create bonding? I'll help them to become better. I need to understand as a leader that all the fresh graduates, they have academic knowledge, and 100% sure they don't have the practical knowledge and skills. All of you understand? Aladdin understand? Then what I'll be sharing, I'll work closely with them and I will share the skills that they must need to work for our department accordingly. Generation number two, when I will have like 30 plus years old staff, for them, what I need to do, I need to use the term that is called like agreeable method of leading. What is the meaning of agreeable? If I have 35 plus years old staff, obviously they got some experience about that particular activities. Jenny, you follow? Jenny, Lisa, Flora, Nan, Omra. So what I'll be doing? I'll be using the approach like agreeableness. When I'll talk to them, when the things will come from their mouth, I'll listen. Remember, some of you said that active listening. Yes, I'll be using this tactic in order to lead that particular generation of team members. Let's move on to the last generation, like 50 plus years old, right? I'm only 40. If I have team members 55 years old, what is the best strategy? Respect. You follow, guys, what I'm trying to mean? I need to make sure that though I'm the leader, I must have respect for them at the first place. You follow? So when they will feel that my leader got respect for me, they will follow your instruction. Then you can implement collaborative teamwork. 30 plus, mid-age, when they feel you are a leader, not always autocratic, but democratic, you listen to them, they will follow your instruction. Young people, when they will feel you are not as a leader, but also having a supportive, I'm talking about workplace supportive environment, they will follow your instruction. Then you can implement collaborative teamwork. You follow, guys? It sounds like a bit easy, but for implementation, it's not that easy. Later on, I'll be sharing some tricks and strategy that can help you to implement the things at the first place. Anu, let's move on to slide number 7. You got to understand the difference between teamwork and collaboration. So teamwork, actually a group functions as a team, but the working is individual. On the other hand, what is collaboration? The group not only has to work together, but they need to think together. Do you understand? Teamwork, work together. Collaboration, think together. Teamwork, physical activities. Collaboration, mental activities. I repeat, teamwork is the physical involvement towards certain activities. On the other hand, collaboration comes from your mental and psychological connectivity among your team and the team members. You follow? This is the best difference. So what we need to do as a leader point of view, we need to focus on 2 things: how we can educate our team members to work together, and also how we can put all those different people together in order to think according to the solution or according to the needs of our organization. Right? For the teamwork, it is not that essential for the members of the team to like each other to complete their project, but for collaboration, it has to be like trust, respect, expecting or accept opinion from the other people towards the final project. Teamwork, leader controls. Collaboration, there is no leader at all. It is just psychological involvement towards something. Marilyn, you follow? So please take note, to become a strong leader, you have to be very good at about these 2 different components for your organization to become more and more productive at the first place. Now, slide number 8, we will learn about something new, which is called collaborative leadership. Now, you can be a leader in order to manage 10 waiter and waitress. This is called like middle management. You follow? Middle management. But when you are a leader managing like not only the middle management, but also the top management, then that's the best medicine for a leader to apply, which is called collaborative leadership. Actually, it is a management style that will enhance working together with the team members. And team members, it can be from different generation. It can be from different departments. It can be from like accounting department, marketing department, sales department, IT department, HR department, customer care department, R&D department, research and development department. In short, we call it R&D department. Now, collaborative leadership, you only can make it work when you promote open communication. When you always invite your team members while you are making decision for your organization. You are not going to just depend on the single top or down authority. So collaborative leadership, actually, you are working not only with an individual department. All of you understand, guys? So when you are, for example, you are working for Microsoft, okay, Microsoft as a leader. And in the Microsoft, it got different departments, right? Sales department, marketing department, research and development department, all those things. So when you need to lead all those departments together from Microsoft top management point of view, only then you can go for collaborative leadership. Iskakup, Mr. Iskakup from my last night class, you follow? That is called collaborative leadership. Now, in collaborative leadership, number 9, slide number 9, you can use 6 important modern traits. As the word is collaborative, you have to start from number 1, which is called humility. I already explained to you guys when you study ENS, remember? Entrepreneurship and sales module. I don't want to touch this point again. Active listening. In order to become a collaborative leader, like democratic leader, you must have to have the ability to listen what your staff is talking about. You cannot be closed-minded. You have to be open-minded. If there is any new idea, don't stop your team members. You know, guys, sometimes I feel so sad when my trainees complaining that, sir, you know, at my workplace, my supervisor never allow other people to give any idea. Because I got so many trainees from different countries of the world now working in different countries. And when I have a small conversation with them, some of them will share some of their happiness, some of their joy, some of their challenges. And I always willing to listen about their work life in different countries. John, you follow? So most of the time, the common complaint that they might have good ideas, but their manager, supervisor doesn't listen to their ideas. Why? Because they are very closed-minded, very closed, narrow-minded. They don't want to implement something new for their business. But it cannot be your nature when you are planning to implement collaborative leadership. Empathy, as there will be a lot of people involved, empathy must. Empathy means what? Understand the feelings of your staff. Emotional intelligence, oh my God, that's the problem for most of the young people today. IQ is very sharp, but EQ is very low. When your IQ is sharp, you can pass your final exam easily. You can get a job easily. But if you have something wrong with your emotional intelligence, number one, you cannot work with other people. Number two, you cannot be a team player. Number three, you always will look for what other people's mistake they are making. Right? So collaborative leadership, we have to be very, very strong, stronger than before to manage our emotion at the workplace. Trustworthiness. You have to make sure that your followers trust you. And how you can make sure trustworthiness? Always remember to be honest with your team members. Always remember to implement integrity with your team members. These are the few things that can give you some energy, mental energy, in order to become a good, effective, collaborative leader. Okay. Now, again, time has come to take picture for attendance. Anu, please stop sharing the screen. Everybody, please switch on your camera. If you want to smile, you can smile. If you don't want to smile, I don't mind. Page number 1. Thank you so much. Page number 2, page number 3, page number 4, number 5. Okay, very good. Number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10. Okay, very good. So the attendance already have taken. Now let me share the screen again, because I do have few more things to discover or to explain with all of you guys. Now, slide number 10, please. Collaborative leadership, actually, it will always develop work relationship between the leaders and the employees. If there is no relation, I'm talking about the bonding part. And every time when we talk about leadership, we cannot forget the 3 principles of leadership. Remember, lead, discipline, and bonding. You follow? Lead, discipline, and bonding. Actually, at the end of the day, whatever the leadership style you want to implement, these 3 will work as a magic. You follow? These 3 will work as magic. Now, but for collaborative leadership, bonding is very important. You follow? Bonding. Now, the question is how you can create bonding among the different team members from different mindset. Remember, you got to understand the psychology of staff today. Some staff can be very introvert. Malin, you follow Malin? Some of your staff can be very extrovert. Maria, you follow Maria? Mary Rose? Maryville? Some of your staff can be very talkative. Didi, you follow? Some of your staff can be very, very shy. Some of your staff can be very afraid. Chua, you follow? Chawa, C-H-U-A. Some of your staff might have very poor product knowledge, but he or she is your staff. Leonora, some of your staff might be very, very lazy. You see? And remember, when you have all those problematic staff, but you are the leader of that problematic staff, how you can create bonding? Staff can be crazy. I'll be sharing a very, very sensitive case study that one of our team members experienced yesterday, 7 p.m. class. So, we also have English training program for the trainees from different countries of the world who got very limited English communication skill. So actually, I'm the in charge of this English training program. So after the class, my team members, I mean, one of my team members who taught this class messaged me, "Sir, I got a problem. Yes, I mean, in my 7 p.m. class." I asked, what was the problem? Everybody, please don't take it personally. I'm telling you what is leadership, okay? And my team member said that one of our students, he, not she, he, man always will have that kind of peculiar problem. Anu, please stop sharing the screen, okay? Because I need to see how everybody reacts after hearing this case. You know what he did? During the class time, he went to the toilet and he never switched off his camera. You understand, guys? The scenario, you got the point? How I would say, how tantalizing the movement is. And the whole class can see someone is using toilet and the camera is on. And for your information, this trainer is very new. So what she did, immediately remove this guy from the class. And she was afraid that what I will do when our team members remove someone from the class. Do you know what I said? I said, you did the right things. You did the right things. You remove him, is okay. It is the most immediate solution of that situation. Then I educate our team members. In future, if you have that kind of problem, how you need to respond. Do you know what I did? I share our team members. You got to create bonding when you teach your English class. Sosa, you follow what I mean? Jacob, follow what I mean? I told her that you use this statement. Guys, I'm your trainer. I'm only one. And look around. In my class, you guys are 50 plus students, 60 plus students. So please cooperate me during the class time so that I can do my best to train you how you can improve your English communication skill. You follow what I mean? And tell them, I know some of you are so busy. I know some of you need to smoke cigarette. I know some of you need to go toilet break during the class time. No problem. Please make sure when you smoke cigarette, your camera is off. But I encourage all of you not to smoke. Smoking is injurious for health. See? Bonding, that is called bonding part. If you need to go toilet, you can, no need to take any permission. Please make sure your camera is off. Make some fun. We don't want to see your toilet. We are here to learn English. See? So if you are a teacher and if you create a bonding like that during your class time, your student will listen to you. Why? Because you create a relationship bonding with them by showing your empathy. All of you got the point what I'm trying to mean? Now let's back again to our spleen. Now, relationship, there is no science. Ishkakov, there is no science that you can use to build relationship with people. Building relationship, it is all about art, A-R-T, art. You know what is the meaning of art? You should have to have that personality that you can approach to everyone and you can create work relationship. Leader must be able to work with the people from other teams. You must have to remember that you are a leader from marketing department. It does not mean that people from sales department is your enemy. You follow? If you are working as a trainer, it doesn't mean that the salespeople are your enemies. Miss Anu, you are working as a senior admin. It doesn't mean that I am your enemy, right? We got to understand, but this is the craziest things that all the business we have in all over the world, always complaining each other, If sales has dropped, marketing department will blame the sales department. They did not do their part accordingly. You follow? Marketing department will complain. Salespeople are not doing their job. Why? Because there is a lack of collaborative leadership. Do we understand, all of you? You must have to put it in your mind. We need to be good at working with other departments, other people from other department from our organization. Now, let's talk about something new, how you can create. Wow, I have so many messages in the chat box. Yes, correct. Yeah. Now, some straightforward. Slide number 11, Miss Anu. Let's do it now. Elements of team building. The first one, I think one of you already have told me when I was slide number 11. Yes, you are right. So define the team purpose. I think those who are working in supervisor position, managerial position, you are the owner of your own business. Sometimes your staff resign from the job, right? You are managing 10 staff, 15 staff, 20 staff out of sudden without any reason. You realize that 2 of your staff resign. Why? Is because of the money? Miss I can? No, it's not always for the money. People will resign when they feel that they have no purpose. There is no specific instruction. There is no specific guidelines. There is no specific aim for that particular thing. Jesseline, you follow what I mean? Now look at this one. As a leader, in order to build a team, you must have to define the team purpose. It has to be very short, powerful, easy to remember. Easy to remember. For example, in our organization, what is the purpose of our team? Like training team, empowering people. Al-Din, you follow Al-Din, empowering people. So all the trainers, those who are working in our training department, they know it because it is very short, very powerful, and easy to remember. What we are doing, we are empowering the people from different countries of the world. How? By providing effective training, by providing interactive classroom, by providing important topics that every young people, especially in the era of technology, must need to know. You see, when the purpose is clear, if you have 1,000 staff, they will always remember what they are doing. I have seen so many examples. I got some university friends. When I ask them, how about your work life? Most of them complain that they don't have any purpose in their professional life. Every day they go to work, but they really don't understand what they are doing. You follow? So as a great leader, you will take some time in order to define what is the main purpose of your team. And you will make it very loud and you will make it very clear for all the team members, those who will be working in your team at the first place. Okay? Correct. Excellent. The next one, set the clear goals. If you want to put everyone work together in a team, you have to destroy the confusion among the team members. You know what is the funniest things for the teamwork? When team members will make a mistake, they will come and tell you. You know what they will tell you, Michael? I thought, how they will respond. Look at me. I thought I need to do this one. What is the statement? I thought. What you thought? You thought from where? From the march? From the sky? From the sun? Why you never check? Why you never ask your supervisor and manager? You have taken 4 days and you have wasted your 4 days work for nothing because you just thought, but you never check. Why? Because it's our problem as leader. We never put the clear goals. All of you understand, guys? So how you can set up clear goals? You can follow some SOP, standard operating procedures. You need to build a team based on the skill set. You need to create clear expectations, what you expect from each and every team members. Don't be happy, don't believe everything what your team members will say. You follow metrics, you follow data, you follow graph, you follow chart, you follow end result. You as a leader, to build a team, you always need to believe in numbers. You follow numbers. Remember, number never lie. Follow? So when you always evaluate the performance by using the numbers, all the team members will be very, very serious about their statement, about their opinions, about their answer. Follow, for example, I'm a sales manager, I'm a sales leader. Flora, you are working in my team as one of my team members. So for example, today is 11th of October, right? Already you have 11 working days for this month. And when I ask you, hey, Flora, how about your sales? If you only say, yes, sir, it's good enough, it's very good, I cannot be just happy by hearing the word very good. I'll ask you, very good means what? Tell me the numbers. You follow? So when every team members will follow, oh, our leader is working as a leader to build the team, not only by the opinions, but also by the numbers, you can make all of them become more proactive. Communication on the regular basis. Remember, you have like an experienced team. It doesn't mean that you need not to communicate with all of them. Don't do that. You as a leader, your duty is to communicate, right? If possible, every day you communicate with all the team members 2 times a day. Morning briefing, after evening briefing. Follow this one. Briefing, it can be only for 5 minutes. It can be arranged in online. If you cannot bring all the team members to come together in one particular place. Make sure everyone has sufficient opportunity. If you want to build a team, don't try to give special facilities only for few staff. You have to make sure that you give equal opportunity for each and every staff. Otherwise, staff will complain. Juan, you follow? Your staff will complain. My leader never give me an opportunity to take any project as an in charge. Don't do that. Implement them to take more responsibilities. All of you understand, guys? Set clear goals. This is number one. Yeah, correct, Christine, you are absolutely right. The second one, encourage common, open communication. Now, communication is the foundation for building a team. More you are open in communication, more strong your team will be. You have to be very honest. You have to be very open when you are communicating with your team members. That will help you to develop collaboration. It will help you to develop the trustworthiness. It will tell you what are the things your team members must need to improve. But the problem is, can you please stop sharing the screen for a while? Remember the word that is called vocal about their thoughts. Vocal about their thoughts. Let me copy this one and put in my chat box. And let me stop this one. Now, guys, yeah, it's 3 already. Yeah, I already changed. Thank you so much. Now, oh, 6, okay. Wang, anyone sent any message that is not polite? Okay, good, excellent. Now, let me stop the chat box, okay, for a while. Okay, good. Now, remember the word that I sent to you just now in the chat box. What is it? Vocal about their thoughts. What does it mean? I have seen so many staff from different departments. During the meeting time, they are so afraid to open their mouth. Right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. And even some of you, those who are here in my training today, I believe majority you have your job, right? Full-time job, part-time job, you have, right? During your meeting time, sometimes you are so afraid to speak with your supervisor, with your manager, with your leader. How many of you are like that? Be honest, raise your digital hand from 2 devices. You are in a meeting, you feel like you need to say something, but out of sudden, you keep quiet. You don't want to open your mouth. I can see some of you raised your digital hand. And some of you, you have this problem, but you feel shy. You don't want to raise your digital hand. I know this one. Actually, it's not your problem. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It is your leader's problem. You got my point? Your leaders never allow you to speak. Maybe once upon a time in your workplace, you started to say something, your manager stopped you immediately. You follow? And you understand that, no matter how good the suggestion will come out from me, my manager will not listen to me. And that's why what you are following? You are following the concept, yes, sir, yes, boss. You know what is the meaning of yes, sir, yes, boss? Whatever he or she will come and tell you, you just say yes. You don't want to give your own ideas, own opinions, own thoughts. So when we will become a leader, we cannot make this mistake. You follow? If your team members would like to speak, give a space to speak. Never insult them if the idea is very, very poor. Let them speak. Create a culture that everyone can speak in my team. You follow? Even you can give me the most unnecessary ideas. You can give me the most unuseful ideas. I don't mind. But I want to listen what your mind says. That is called open communication. You follow? And please remember to respect your team members. Maybe your team member, one of your team members, English is not good, but he's trying to give you some suggestion. Encourage him, encourage her. I can understand your English. Please go on. You follow? I can understand what you are talking about. Yes, you go on. Go ahead. Feel free to tell me. I have enough time. Tell him I have time for you to listen. You will notice that all of the team members will feel free to talk with you about the problem, about the possibilities, about the opportunities, about the threats. All of you understand, guys? Implement this one. This is not, it doesn't mean that you need to follow each and every ideas given by your team members. This is a strategy that will build a team. You know what I mean? Everybody will feel all of them are equally important for that particular team. If you brush them away, you know what is the meaning of brushing away? You don't talk to them, you don't listen to them, you don't want to show them your empathy. They will be demotivated and they will feel there is no way to do teamwork. Understand all of you? Got it? I can see one question from Aldwin. Mr. Aldwin, what is it, sir? That is 3 already. Anything, the slide number or what? I really don't get it.
Yes, sir. No, sir. About because you told us before it's number 2. The one is definite purpose. You have should be definite
Correct.
purpose.
That should be number 3. You are absolutely right. Open communication must be number 3. Maybe slip of tongue. Thank you so much for correcting me, my friend. Okay, now let's move on. And also, you know, one more thing. Everybody makes mistake. Leader also will make mistake, right? That is called slip of tongue, slip of pen, right? Like typo. You are a leader when you make a mistake and your team members notice this, that there is a mistake done by you. Be humble enough to say, yes, you are right. It's my mistake. Slip of tongue, typo. Tell them the truth. Don't try to cover yourself by giving unnecessary explanations. You follow? People are very smart today. So when they will feel that you are very honest about the work and you are very humble about the work, you can build a strong team under your leadership. Always remember this one. Now, let's move on and talk about the next one that we will be talking about from our elements of the team building. We will go to slide number 40. So we have done with encouraging communication, open communication. Now let's talk about promoting collaboration. Because the topic is team building and collaboration. Now, how you can promote collaboration? I already have given you a set of instruction about enhancing collaboration, bonding, agreeable nature, and respect for 3 different generations. Along with that, look at number 1. You have to be open to other perspectives and viewpoints. Remember, everyone has the right to give his or her own point of view. You follow? Remember, point of view cannot be wrong. Point of view cannot be totally wrong because every one of us having different viewpoint. Am I right? Some of you believe in love marriage. Some of you believe in arranged marriage. So do you think so that if you believe in love marriage, arranged marriage is not good? You follow? Arranged marriage also good, right? If I believe in arranged marriage, it doesn't mean that love marriage is not good. You follow my example, guys? So your staff can give you some viewpoints. Maybe you are not agree with your staff. It doesn't mean he or she is wrong. Always be open to other perspectives and viewpoints. And always give enough opportunities to your team members to input their ideas and thoughts at the first place. Listen to the feedback from each and every team members. And if you want to implement this one, follow the feedback from your customers as well. Practice active listening skills, as I have told you earlier. Encourage healthy debate. This is most powerful components. Look at this one, guys. We are talking about what? Healthy debate. What does it mean? Your workplace, when you are planning to implement something new, something more productive, something this, something that, sometime there might be a set of argument. Do you follow? Iskakup, Mr. Iskakup, you follow? So if your staff would like to go for debate, like some positive argument for the betterment of your team, let it be. Argument is not always the negative things. From the argument, you might get more and more better ideas. You might get more and more better solution from a specific problem, but it has to be healthy debate. Do you know what is the meaning of healthy? Without taking anything personally, without using any unnecessary, unprofessional words, without taking the things personally. When there is a debate, you welcome them. One of your staff says that, sir, I believe that according to the situation, we need to use like digital marketing. Another staff says, no, digital marketing cannot, because we have a lot of customers are not using internet things. Let them talk together to come out with a proper solution. Implementation of social media marketing or the implementation of traditional marketing, right? Take part in the decision-making process. Always try to ask this question to your team members. What do you think? You follow? Always ask, what do you think? What is your opinion? What is your decision? What you feel about my new decision? Feel free to ask this one. So this is all about a leader always come in the similar level of the followers and communicate with each other just to build the things more and more stronger. All of you understand, guys, the scenario for now about promoting collaboration. Now, the next one, we will talk about encourage creativity. In order to build a strong team, don't just follow the one way or one specific system to do all the jobs. Encourage creativity. If you recall one more time, I would like to give you an example from Gmail, Google, Yahoo, and Gmail. You know what is happening in the Gmail top management leadership. When Google hired the young engineer from the top universities of the world, fresh graduates from the top universities of the world, when they will come to work, every day they will go for a coffee break, tea break for 20 minutes. And during the tea break time, do you know what they will be doing? They will think how they can make Gmail operation even more better. What are the most integrated technology that Gmail can use for their operation? Understand, all of you guys? Because of this culture of encouraging creativity, many young people from all over the world would like to work for Google. And I'm 100% sure, no matter what job you are doing, if you get an offer letter from Gmail to work for them, I don't think so you will take too long time to make a decision to work for Google. Am I right? Because of what? Because of only the brand? No, because of the brand value, because of the acceptance level of the job that you feel at the first place. And when you will go inside, you will find that they are very creative. All the leaders, they will encourage you to use your creativity to make their operation even more better. Make sure you have a space for team members to be creative. And create an environment for respect. This is very important. Respect must be there for team building. Respect must be there for the team building. You have the staff working under you. It doesn't mean that you can do whatever you want with your staff. Yes, you as a leader, you have the right to become angry. Nothing wrong with that. You have the right to become more and more aggressive. Nothing wrong with that. You as a leader, you have the right in order to interrogate your staff. But whatever you are doing, don't forget your limit. Don't cross your limit. Understand, my friends? Because at the end of the day, human being, they will work for you, not only for money. Every one of us, we have self-respect. We have ego, right? E-G-O. So when I feel you have the respect for me, I'll be the part of your team. Understand? Eliminate any biting order, meaning to say never allow to destroy any hierarchical order from your team. If you can do this one, you will feel all the people are working for your team accordingly. Understand? Right, very good. The number, next one, 16. Let's move on, number 16. So we are talking about being creative and innovative. Give everyone their due. What is the meaning of due? We must have to give equal credit for their contribution. And don't try to take away the credit from your team members. If you want to build a team, and if you have like 100+ people in your team, if you want to put all of them together as your team member, you must have to give equal credit for their contribution. If Juby, you did a remarkable job for a new project, and if I'm the leader, I must need to give the credit to you in front of all other team members. I'll tell all of them, you know, Juby has done the 70% of the project work by herself, and I really appreciate it. You follow? Juby will be more than happy to become more proactive for our team. Why? Because she understands that the leader always gives the credit for hard work. What if, Juby? What if I say you did 70% of the project work, but during the meeting time, I tell every team members, I'm the one done the 70% of the project and you guys did only 30%. All of you will be so unhappy about me and all of you will feel that I am the most useless leader under the sun. And from the next morning, you will have no respect for me. You will not follow my lead. You will not follow my discipline. You will not believe my bonding. You will feel that I'm just acting as a leader. Don't do that. Credit gives to the right person. Try new things regularly. Try different activities every month to spark creativity within your organization. You become an active leader. You can implement meditation, playing certain games. I'll be giving some of the activity later on that you can implement for your team building activities. Talking walks on nature, all those things. I'll give some more explanation later on how you can build your team members to become more and more creative. Now, for now, let's move on to number 17. It also will tell you how can build a strong team. It is all about like switch things up every once in a while, meaning to say, if you always let your people to do the same things from the morning until the evening time, and if your team members feel the work is just work, there is nothing to learn new, there is no way to improve, there is no way to become better, there is no way to go outside to see how people work, your team will not be that strong. Wang, understand, Mr. Wang Sui Mayo? Janet, you follow? Omra, you follow? Diana, Mr. Omat Peck, you follow? Nice to see you, man. I think after a quite long time, right? Okay. A lot of students, so I really cannot call all of you name. Rochelle, nice to see you, man. Jamili and all. Joanna. Yeah, I can see a lot of old face and also some new faces, right? So think carefully. If you are a leader and you never allow your people to do the different things, they will not work for you for a long period of time. That's for sure, right? So be creative to rotate, the task accordingly. Now, don't hesitate to implement an idea because it seems too risky. I'm talking about how you can make your team members to become more and more creative. One of the ways you can be democratic leader, sometimes let other team members to make the decision and implement the decision at the first place. Got it, guys? You follow? Excellent. Now, number 18, this belongs to our training department. Empower team members. Empowering people, the philosophy behind empowering people, meaning to say you are trying your best to make people more independent. This is number one. Number two, empowering people, meaning to say you are trying your best to make your team members more and more experts, more and more skillful about this industry. Empowering team members, meaning to say you are helping your team members to become strong mentally and emotionally. Empowering team members, meaning to say you are creating a supportive environment for them to become better to grow up and to become more and more productive. So how it can be done? Empowering people is not that easy. Why? Because of two reasons. Number one, people nowadays got lack of confidence problem. I repeat, people always have this problem, lack of confidence. So trust me, as a leader, when you will ask your team members to do something new, the first response that will come from your team members' side, sir, I don't think so it can be done. Really, you follow? I don't think so it can be done. Because of lack of confidence. So how you can empower? You must have to implement a combination of autocratic and democratic leadership. What is the meaning of autocratic? You have to be very firm in front of all of your team members to follow your instruction. And number two, democratic, look at this one. You must need to feel free to invite your team members to make some decision. Never allow them to make the major or like sensitive decision of your business, like small decision. Take risk and try new things. Remember, you only will become more confident, you only will become more strong when you experience the real challenge of life. It will not work. You cannot empower people just by telling them what to do, how to do. Lynn, understand. May Ann, understand. Arceline, understand. Let them feel the difficulties in their real life. Follow? Let mistake happens as long as they are part of the learning process. To empower people, you have to be a bit flexible as a leader. When they will make mistake, you just let them learn from making mistake. Empowering means you are allowing them to take some risk. I'm talking about calculative risk, not the major risk. Don't invest $20 million from one of your new staff decision. I know you follow, then there is a high chance your business will be bankrupt, right? So you have to make it like balance, where you can take that particular risk, where you cannot take that particular risk at all. And always remember, empowering people, it can be done by training, it can be done by mentorship, it can be done by coaching, that like become a coach. So if you want to become a leader of good empowering the team members, be a good trainer, be a good mentor, be a good coach. Fine. Now let's move on. Number 19. And you can see a diagram. Empowering team members, you can follow 5 simple strategies one by one. Encouraging autonomy, you can provide resource and support. You can recognize and valuing the contribution. You can promote open communication like normal team building activities. And the most powerful is cultivate a learning culture. Give your team members to learn. It can be by self-study. It can be from you. It can be from the senior staff. It can be from any different sources. These are the 5 strategies empowering team leader always follow to make their team to become more and more independent. Fine. Always remember, leadership, I like this topic the most because I feel whatever the skills I have, I'm not the best person, I'm not the best leader, I'm not the best this, I'm not the best that, but I believe inside of my brain, I have something in my professional life as a form of skill. So why not I share all of my skills to another person to become better? Michael, you follow? Because our life is very short. Our life is very short, maybe 60 years, 65 years, 70 years, 75 years, right? 80 years, not more than that. And our life, the meaning of our life is not just to work. The meaning of our life is just not to take the salary, spend the salary for family, spend the salary for the family members, and that's all. No, it's not the meaning of human life. Human life, the actual meaning is you do something for mankind. Am I right? And I think it is common for each and every religion. If you believe Hinduism, this is one of the principles. Do something for mankind. If you are Christian, I believe your religion also tells you to do something for mankind, right? So how you can do something for mankind? Be a leader and help support other people to become better, to become stronger, to become more productive, to become more and more successful in life. All of you understand, guys? Remember, university education cannot make the graduates to become stronger. University education only provide theory, academic knowledge. And who will provide skill for all those huge number of university graduates from all over the world? It is you guys as a leader. Understand, you will have a lot of responsibilities to do something for mankind. And all of you have this ability to become a leader. If you work as a waiter, you can be a leader in waiter industry. If you work as a sales staff, you can become a leader in sales department. If you work as a marketing staff, you can be the leader of marketing department. If you are a teacher, you can be a leader for the teaching department. All of you have this possibility to become a leader. You follow? It is not rocket science. I personally believe leadership is all about from your heart, you feel how you will become a leader. Joan, understand? To become a leader, it doesn't mean that you have to be the best students from the best universities. Fine. So empowering the team members, that is a strategy that you can use in order to share all the skills and knowledge among your team members at the first place. Let's move on to slide number 20 from today's themes. Now, problem solving. You can build a team with a lot of proactive team members when you, as a leader, help your team members to become good at problem solving. What I mean by this one, no matter what industry you will be as a leader, every day you have to face so many problems, staff problem, customer problem, product problem, warranty problem, guarantee problem, this problem, unhappy customer problem, unsatisfied customer problem, staff problem, So what we need to do, we need to create a safe environment where people can be honest about their feelings, thoughts without fear of being judged. Example, you are my leader and I am your team members. And when you create this platform, Faisal, any problem, any difficulties, don't keep it inside of your heart. Voice out, share with me. I'll help you. I'll help you to figure out this problem. Understand? Fine. The next one, show your empathy, because problem solving, you cannot solve any problem if you have lack of empathy. Every problem comes from feelings. Always remember, whatever the problems you are having in your everyday life, it comes from your feelings. Understand? Think carefully about my last statement. Michael, if you have 100 problems in your life, it's because of your 100 different feelings of your life. May I understand? So problem comes from where? From the feelings. So feelings, you need to understand. And how you can understand? Use empathy, right? Empathy is the process that will acknowledge what other people feel. Right? Problem. You educate your team members. In any problem, let me know. I'm here to help you. And don't blame that much. If something goes wrong, don't insult your team member. Don't always remind them, hey, remember what you did in the year of 1992, 1981, 1921. Don't bring them back to their last mistake. Then they will never share any problem with you. Follow? As a leader, you just put it in your mind. Yesterday, it was just about yesterday. Today is the new day, right? Today is the new day. So whatever you have had yesterday, don't think too much about this one. Just remember the lesson and move forward. And get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be challenging. Get ready for day after tomorrow, which will be more and more challenging, which will give you more and more problems. Okay. Now, number 21, slide number, like problem solving, you need to all the sides by asking open-ended question and listening to others attentively without interrupting them. So for example, in your team, sometimes there might be conflict among the team members. You know, maybe one of the team members misunderstood another team member. Follow? Then there will be a complaint. Complaint will come to your ear. Boss, sir, you know, I think I cannot work with Mr. John. Mr. John is very arrogant. John is very this. John is very that. Then what you will be doing? You cannot terminate John. Am I right? Cannot. So what do you need to do? You need to solve this problem. How you need to solve? Just listen to stories from two staff. You have to listen them. You need to understand why there is that particular problem. Right? And also, when your team members will feel some difficulties, you always give them structured guidelines. What is the meaning of structured guidelines? Like step-by-step process of solving the problem. Right? Don't explain everything at a time. Don't do that. You have to use step-by-step process to provide guideline. And you as a leader, you always need to use this statement. There is no right, there is no wrong. At the end of the day, when you will be working with a group of people, you have to remain neutral. When there is a conflict, because you cannot take any just action when you become emotional. Follow, guys, Marilyn and all, neutral. Your duty is to make the things right. Always remember from a leader point of view, there is no right, there is no wrong. Leader always will mix the things right for the team. Can all of you remember this one? There is no right, there is no wrong. Leader duty is to make the things right. And you only can do it when you have neutral mindset. Now, elements of team building. Slide number 22, please. Fine. Now, just now we have done with, what is this? Yeah, with like problem solving. Now, more about elements that you can find for the team building. Support continuously learning process. If you want to bring a strong team, what you need to do? You need to help your team members to learn something from you. Understand? Especially for the new staff. Look at this one. I have added 3 pictures in my PowerPoint slide. The first one, I love PDF. If you have new staff and staff needs to do a lot of documentation, maybe your staff really don't have any idea about like graphic designing. Maybe they have no idea about how to do Photoshop, how to do all kind of graphic designing related complex tasks. And what you can do, you can educate them how to use I love PDF. And everybody learn after my session for today, everybody learn how to use I love PDF. You go to your browser, type I love PDF, you will find something interesting. One platform you can use, you can convert PDF as a Word form, Word from PDF, picture from PDF, PDF from picture, all those things that is related to our everyday work life. You follow? Train and always share these learning things to your staff. Look at the next one, Calendarpedia. Learn just after the session with me, what is Calendarpedia. This is only one platform that you can use your staff in order to prepare the schedule for 1 week, the to-do list for 1 month, to-do list for 6 months, planning for 1 year. Everything can be done from the second picture that I have added. Support your team members to learn something from you. Look at the last one, Pomodoro technique. You will find some of your staff got poor time management problem. Help them to learn from you how he or she can improve time management by using Pomodoro technique. Understand, all of you guys? Give me a thumbs up. Remember, only way you can build a strong team when you as a leader always share some important skills for your team members. If there is no skills from your side, there will be no team spirit among the team members. Okay, number 23. Let's move on. Number 23. Remember, team always wants to have some fun. Team members. Hey, remember, our brain sometimes needs some relax, some appreciation. And it is also even in our personal life. Don't try to appreciate your family members. If you are living with your parents, sometimes you go and say your appreciation to your mom, because your mom is the one doing all the hardworking job, right? Go and hug your mom and say, Mom, I'm working. I have my weekends. I have my public holidays. I have my annual leave. But for you, Mom, you have no holidays. 24/7, you are on duty. Understand? This small appreciation, your mom doesn't need your appreciation, to be honest. Mom is mom. Mother is mother. Their contribution we cannot pay by anything. But why not we go and appreciate this one? Right? And if you are a married man and women, don't forget to appreciate your wife contribution for your life. Don't be so arrogant, Go and say, hey, my honey, my husband, you are doing a most hardworking job for our family. And if you are a husband, don't be so arrogant. Don't overlook your wife contribution for your family. Go and say, you are doing all the hardworking job for maintaining our family. You got my point? I have 2 baby boys. And if my wife gives me to hold my baby boy, after 5 minutes, I'll become tired, because the small one, he will be disturbing a lot. He will move there. Then I'll call my wife, please come and take him. Then one day she asked me, you cannot manage for 5 minutes, but for 24 hours, I'm the one managing. Then I said, I know how difficult your job is. I really told her like that. My job is easy, teaching online, sitting under aircon, all those things, nobody is disturbing. But for you, it's really, really hardworking. So same thing, when you always give that kind of compliments to your team members, they will realize that their hard work is not only paid by the money, but also you realize how difficult it is for them to do. So you can hold the team dinners. It's not a big problem, sit together, eat together. Remember, bonding, building, teamwork comes from sharing meals. I'm talking about the foods. Food is really, really sensitive aspects of team building. If you call all the team members to sit together, eat together, share food, share drinks together, there will be the real bonding. Okay. Now, number 24, we are talking about some other elements. You can arrange some activities where every team members will be involved, not only the male, not only the female, not only the new staff, not only the old staff. Everyone will be the part of that kind of activities. Later on, I'll be sharing some of the list, so please stay with me. Okay, fine. Very straightforward, nothing much. Now, slide number 25, please, Anu. We do have some activities, and all of you, please take note. When we will send these notes, please make sure you download it and you keep it in a safe drive, so that when you will become a leader for team building, what are the activities you can use? Look at number 1, game of possibilities. So game of possibilities example, you might have 30 team members. After the lunch break, you call all of them to come in a room, right? And use this activity for the team building activity. So you can give them an object once at a time, then the team member must go in front of the group and they will show what is this object. It can be any body language, it can be any product, any services. It's all about fun. No need to take anything personally from all those team building activities. You follow? You also can use like mingle. It's all about before a meeting, you have everyone go around the room and speak with other people and telling them what they plan to contribute to the meeting. You follow, for example, you divide all the group into two two part, row 1, row 2, and you can send the team members to go and talk informally. You know, when you do these kind of activities, it will be the part of ice breaking. Understand? Ice breaking, because you will never come and talk with me if there is no, if you never feel comfort to come and talk with me. Agree? But when there is an activity, one beautiful day you came to me and you say, hello, Faisal, what do you think about this upcoming meeting? When there will be a small interaction between you and me, next morning when I see you, I'll say at the first place, hello, good morning. See, people are like that. Shy, introvert, all kind of things. So we have to be smart enough to find out all those things accordingly. Code of conduct. This is a game that the team will list on a whiteboard what matters to them. You can accomplish this by writing the word meaningful, pleasant on the whiteboard, and then ask your team members to shout out or write on the notes what will make the event meaningful and pleasant. You can learn all those things from YouTube. In the YouTube got so many different videos about games, game of possibilities, mingle, code of conduct, team building activities. Not that difficult. Winner, loser, go for the next one. So you can make pair with your team members and have one partner share something negative that happened with the other partner. It can be from personal life, it can be from professional life. Then you ask another team members how he or she can make a negative aspect to a positive aspect. I'll give an example. For example, me and Anu, we are colleagues. So one beautiful day, Anu and me are playing this game, winner and loser. So it is a part of game, and Anu explained something about her personal life related challenging situation. And what I did, I make this challenging situation a bit fun. I'll tell her, everybody got problem. I also got the problem. So you need not to take this problem so seriously. You talk with your family members and solve it. That's all. See, there will be a bonding between me and Anu. Why? Because we are having that kind of activities accordingly. Egg drop, this is an exercise that will help you how you can become more and more careful while doing some job at your workplace. Yeah, learn from this later on. I don't want to stay back with this particular part. The next slide, which will be more, magazine story. This is the most easy ways that you can put all the team members together. What is it? You can invite your team to create a magazine cover. It can be by using pen and paper, and ask them to write a story about the company, develop a headlines, draw some picture, quotes, and also some important graph, right? And also look at the next games. This is called Shark Tank. You can divide your group into the teams of 2 to 6 people and ask them to create a product, develop a service that you have in your business. Example, you are managing food and beverage industry. So you can ask them, what are the food we can add in our menu from the next month? See, ask them to explain why. Body of words, you can divide the teams into the 4 to 8 and give each team a word like book or cat and task them with the making the word using only their bodies. It means that, it is all about fun. You show them some picture. Anu, I think the last one is 28. Can you please go to this one? Okay. The last one and the first one, like, it's all the fun activities. First, you will show them an object, and the team members will stand in front of all the team members, one of the staff, and try to explain what is this object without using any word. You follow, Juan? And it can be more fun. For example, it can be one of your supervisor, one of your leader characters. Understand? Let them act. Who is that particular person? And all of them will try to use, oh, it is our manager, Miss Jessica. Yes, you are right. You are right. Everybody got different character, right? Everybody got different character. Okay. Photo finish team. It means that you need to divide all the participants into the teams of 3 or 4 people, then have them a plan, draw and paint and things to represent them, something that indicates the team and its values. Meaning to say, it is also like team engagement activities, right? Photo finish. Task all participants to create a finish line at the same time and taking a photo each time they cross to see it, and it qualifies as a photo finish. Meaning to say, for example, you draw up to this, then my turn, then I put up to this. Let everybody come together. And if it becomes a face of human being, then explain about this human. At the end of the day, team building, the next slide, it is all about the thank you slide. And those who are very new in our e-learning platform, you can take a picture of this screen. Here I put my email ID. You can keep my email ID for any kind of notes, any kind of information that you need. I can share you in your reply email. Now, the last thing that I'm going to do, let me stop sharing the screen. Let me open the chat box again for all of them. Guys, if you have any question, you can ask me in the chat box regarding the topic for tonight. Today, not tonight. It's still evening. So also what we will be doing, we will share the notes that we already have done for today's discussion. Everybody go to the chat box. Miss Anu, could you please send the notes in the chat box as well for them so that they can download? Okay, the link is in the chat box. You can download the notes and you can go through the things again to become good at team building and collaboration as a leader. I would say thank you. If you have any question, you can ask. Okay, fine, very good. I'll give you 2 minutes. If you have any question that you feel I need to answer you because maybe you are at your work, you feel like you need to do something about the things, you can ask me, no problem. Okay, good. If got no question, everybody, let's take another picture for our checkout time. Try to switch on your camera. Thank you. Page number 1, page number 2, page number 3, page number 4, page number 5. Okay, good, excellent. 7, 8, oops, my mistake. Number 9 and number 10. Okay, good. I have taken your checkout picture as well. If you have no question, I wish you all the very best. Have a great weekend. Have good rest. Remember, another good, productive week is coming. Sir, if you have your own company, how would you choose your employee, Miss Pooja? I will go for average people. Before I hire my staff, I'll find out the average people. What I mean by average people, not have that much high academic profile, but willing to learn, willing to be better, willing to, having a positive mindset, progressive mindset. I will hire that types of team members. And when I'll bring them in my team, in our team, I cannot use my as a leader. I will train all the team members what we want for our team. You follow? I believe like team members should be like water. So for example, I'm standing beside a river and river got water, right? And it's up to me how I will put this water. If I put this water in a small bottle like that, I only can take small amount of water, right? It's up to me. If I take a big bucket, I can bring more water from the river. I believe this one. So I'll take the average people, and after bringing, I'll train them to become suitable, more productive for our team at the first place. I hope you got my answer. Okay, good, sir. How to handle angry boss? Okay, wow, good question. If your boss is angry, you just become more mentally strong. That is called emotional intelligence. Remember, your boss is angry doesn't mean that your boss is not a nice person. Those who are very angry, if you study about them, they are nice people. Why they angry? Because of you. I'm sorry. Because of you. You are not good enough. You are making your boss life difficult. Right? So don't take anything personally, okay? My boss sometimes becomes very angry with me. Then I educate myself. I'm not good enough. That's why I'm making my boss angry because of my mistake. So what I need to do, I need to follow his instruction. I will always ask him advice how I can be better, right? How I can do my job properly. Okay. You Mr. Ilfizel, you are right. You are right. There is nothing wrong. If boss becomes angry, we cannot control our boss angriness. Only one thing that we can do. We just become better. We just become more productive. How to become a good leader, sir? You can be a good leader. First of all, you have to be a good follower. I repeat, if you want to become a future leader, from today, you become a good follower. When you become a good follower, you can learn all the things that you are doing. Then in future, you can also become a good leader. I'm so grateful. Okay. How do you, with your boss who doesn't take advice from the subordinate? Okay. If boss is not willing to take advice from the subordinates, what I'll be doing, I'll just improve my track record, productivity. So when I have the record, my boss will automatically follow my instruction. Follow my ideas, because I'm the one having the best track record. Sir, there are few employees who can't handle their anger. When customers are rude, they act rude back to them. So should we advise them as they are not ready to listen? Okay, if you have this kind of staff always react, you have to arrange training, enhance, EQ development training. Why they are becoming angry with the customer? Because they are not good at managing their emotion. Pooja, what you need to do? You need to arrange EQ enhancement training. You need to develop consultation session with them. Educate them. Your customer is always right. Customer can be angry, but I cannot be angry back to my customer. You have to arrange training for them to understand what is customer service along with emotional intelligence. Okay, so sir, based on my experience, how team leader, that story creator to the management, especially if the person not follow, okay, this is another problem. Now, story creator meaning to dramatic leader, right? Whatever is doing, they will go and complain to the top management. Then again, you have to be very, very productive in your own job. Remember, when you have the result, when you have the track record, when you can fulfill your KPI, nobody will come and disturb you. Even your manager, if they complain to the top management, they will say, she got the track record. How come you complain that she's not following the rules? Okay. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again when I'll see you for the next time. Thank you so much and have good evening and good weekend ahead. I have one question here. How do you handle gossip at the organization as a branch manager? Jacob, never allow people to come and talk something bad about other people. Example, you are my leader. I approach to you. Sir, you know what Maria is doing? You have to stop me. I know what Maria is doing. You go and do your job in better way. You follow? Don't allow people to come and gossip against other stuff. There is a high chance if you allow other people to gossip, he or she will gossip about you to another staff. This is called crazy human mind, right? How to handle the workmate who act like okay, you have a colleague, but act like he or she is the owner of that particular company. Let him think, let her think. You just do your job properly. You follow? Christine, you no need to take anything personal, no need to complain, no need to say anything, just keep doing your job properly by becoming mentally, emotionally so strong. Okay, fine. Okay, got another special request. Miss Anu, help them to send the notes one more time. Thank you so much and goodbye. The